and welcome to another edition of Big Mama Sicilianas Gather Together Apart. Tonight I have another guest that's going to be joining me, and her name is December Rose. She's a local singer. She's a very young lady. I had the privilege to meet her at our gala last year for autism awareness. It was a fundraiser held by the Italians of Montreal and friends. Before I forget, tonight's live is brought to you by Europa Coffee. Give them a follow. Order your coffee online. It gets delivered right to your door. It's a taste of Italy in every cup. Thank you very much, Europa, for sponsoring the show tonight. So without shorter ado, I just want to say, yes, I got my hair cut today. I love it. I have my pixie cut. I feel great. I had a beautiful day. Now let's have December Rose join us, and she'll tell us all about her singing experience and how she started. So let's have her join. We're waiting for her to answer. Buonasera, Brandon Santini. Hello, hello. Hi, December Rose. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
How you?
she's a bit
Good,
frozen.
and you?
Hi.
You look fantastic.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I feel great. It's such a relief to have all that hair gone.
I bet.
Yeah. So, tell us about yourself, your name, your age. Let's start with that.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm December Rose. In the Italian community, they know me as Rosa Maria La Posta. 7.
Choppy. You're
Right?
You're choppy. I can't hear you. Maybe if you
Oh.
put the earphone on, it might help.
Okay. Let's see. If I put that, then you guys can't hear the music later.
Well, maybe
Sorry?
you'll take it out when you play the music. Right now, you're really choppy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me put that. Let's try this. Okay. Now, is that better?
Yeah. So
Okay,
start
perfect.
over. Your name?
Okay, I'm December Rose. In the community, they know me as Rosa Maria La Posta. I've been singing since I was around like 7, so it's been a hot minute. I got started in the industry when I was around 15 and started taking it more seriously and got competitive about it. So I studied and did competitions and then got into doing my own singing songwriting stuff. Worked with a record label for a long time, and now I've been flying solo again. And just working on my second album, which prior to COVID, it was supposed to come out in the fall, but now with the COVID, it's delaying some plans a little bit, probably early next year. And here we are.
Yeah. How old are you now?
27.
You're 27. Okay, but you're still young. You're still young.
I still got.
Yeah, you still got it. You still got it. I have to ask you, where can people find your music? Where could they listen to it? How do they follow you and hear your music?
For sure. So they can follow on Instagram here, December Rose Music, and from there, there's a link to my website, which they have access to all the social streaming platforms and like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, whatever you listen to your music on, I'm on there. Pretty easily searchable on Google, but from my Instagram, you should be able to access everything.
Fantastic. So I'm sure the people are eager to hear your voice and hear your talent. So did you prepare any songs for us tonight?
I did. I have 4 for you guys tonight. So I think they're all going to kind of tie into current events and what we've been living with right now. So it should be very fitting for our times. And so, yeah, here we go. I'll take out my headphones so that you guys can hear the background music as well.
These are songs that you created, that you've written?
Yeah, so 2 of them tonight are songs I've written and 2 are covers.
Okay.
And I'll address each, but the first one I'm going to start with is my own. It's called Raise Your Voice. It was my first like big solo single that I released last year in March, and got a lot of US radio attention, and I was pretty happy about that. I was like, finally, we got something going.
It's hard to get ahead in this industry. There's a lot of competition, and everybody craves to be noticed, to be seen, to be heard. So it's nice that you got noticed. You're doing something right. So that's fine.
Yeah, I finally did something right.
Exactly. So keep it up. So
Thank you.
The first song.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Tell me if you can hear it all. Okay. Perfect. I feel objectified, everything everywhere sexualized, just cause I'm a girl in a Swiss world. They call this living free, what good is free if it's not for me? This is inequality, what I think's equality. People, 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 raise your voice. Let's make some noise. We don't care what they'll say. But what is wrong, we'll stand strong to change another day. Raise your voice. I've got a lot to say. Tough love, baby, every day. Please just wipe the tears. Make this change for years. I don't give apologies for the things I still believe. Let the truth be heard, even if it hurts. People, people, people. Raise your voice. Let's make some noise. We don't care what they'll say. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. I can't wait to see change. 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 Sooner or later, something's gonna give. Raise your voice. Let's make some noise. We don't care what they'll say. Find what is wrong. We'll stand strong to change another day. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. Raise your voice.
Beautiful. I remember this song from the gala. You sang it there too.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was amazing. It's breathtaking, and the words connect to what we're going through right now with this COVID, with all these deaths happening with the Black community.
Yeah.
So like it touches home for a lot of people, and you're singing according to right now life, how we see life, and we need to raise our voices. So that's fantastic song that you've written there.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured I mean, it's so hard for so many of us to speak on so many subjects, and I think if there was any one thing I could at least contribute was an anthem that we can all relate to. So Absolutely. We'll speak in whatever capacities that we can on whatever subjects that we know how, I guess.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive, you know?
Exactly. We're part of history right now, although it's hard on us. Hopefully, most of us will be able to talk about it in the future and say, you remember when we went through the COVID? You remember when this happened?
Yeah.
And hopefully, not only can we talk about it, but hopefully we'll learn from it so it doesn't repeat itself. So that's the main thing. We need to raise our voices, just like your song says, and make a statement and stand for what we believe in. That's amazing. It's a wonderful song.
Thank you. This next one is actually, it's a song from Pink. It's called What About Us? And she wrote it during the political elections in the States and all of what was going on during the election time. And I thought it would be also kind of fitting tonight to do this song, just in the wake of what about us as people and like us as civilians and about with what's going on and how governors or politicians are controlling the situation. So what about us choosing to do what's right during this time and supporting each other in a time that we need? So I thought this was also fitting for the theme. So here we go.
Perfect. Go ahead.
We're searchlights we can see in the dark. We're rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disasters? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We're problems that want to be solved. We're children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disasters? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? So what about us? Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then are we ready? Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on, are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control, I want to let go. 'Cause now it's time to let them know. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers?
Very nice. Yes, I remember that song playing a lot on the radio. And yeah, what about us? I mean, the politicians are always making decisions, but are they making the right ones? I mean, we have to give them a little credit because they're doing the best they can and they're trying to take the best decisions that they can too. So, I mean, we can't be too hard on them either. I mean, they have control over a whole country. So it's kind of hard for them. But again, we as individuals want to be noticed. We want to be understood. So yeah, what about us? It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, I think like even in the wake of just kind of these protests and all this, all the social injustice right now as well, I think it's important for us to just, what about us as people, and what are we gonna do about what's not right to our neighbor? How are we gonna help our neighbors? Because if our neighbors are not okay, we're not okay either.
Exactly.
So it's that camaraderie and that brother and sisterhood, and yeah, we got to keep that in mind even during a crisis.
Yeah, we have to keep the unity because unity makes the strength. So if you divide, you cannot lead anything. So together we're stronger. So obviously, yes. What about us? What can we do to better the situation? What can we do to avoid the bad things and avoid the prejudice and everything that's going on in the world? Because even on an individual basis, on an individual level, we contribute to the results. So if we take actions, nothing's going to happen. So we need to take action, but the right action to go down the right path. So that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. This next one's completely unrelated to any of what's going on in the world. It was something that it really hit me from radio. It's a song from Zed and Kalani called Good Thing. Lighten the mood, a little bit of sass. And to anyone that's kind of like single and rolling right now, put yourself first and be happy.
Exactly. We have to spread positivity, love, and happiness because there's too much negativity already. So we don't want to add to that. We want to eliminate it and replace it with positivity, love, happiness. We got to enjoy life and take it all in. So go ahead and sing a beautiful song.
Okay. I found myself tables at all the best restaurants and eat alone. I found myself fast cars just so I can drive them really slow. I like my own company, I don't need it. Ooh, I'm not always cold, I'm just good on my own, so good on my own. I've always been told someday I'll find somebody who changes my mind. If they come along, I won't think twice, 'cause I already got a good thing with me. Yeah, I already got everything I need. The best things in life are already mine. Don't tell me that you got a good thing for me, 'cause I already got a good thing for me. Yeah, I already done everything I dreamed. I'm good by myself, don't need no one else. Don't tell me that you got a good thing for me, 'cause I already got a good thing. I make myself up just to dance in the mirror when I'm at home. I pose and take pictures, then send them to people that I don't know. I like getting compliments how I'm feeling. Ooh, I'm not always selfish, just bad at romance, it's not in my bones. I've always been told someday I'll find somebody who changes my mind. They come along, I won't think twice, 'cause I already got a good thing for me. Yeah, I already got everything I need. The best things in life are already mine. Don't tell me that you got a good thing for me, 'cause I already got a good thing for me. I already done everything I dreamed. I'm good by myself, don't need no one else. Don't tell me that you got a good thing for me, 'cause I already got a good thing. One day I'll find somebody who changes my mind. They come along, I won't think twice. 'Cause I already got a good thing for me. I already got everything I dreamed. The best things in life are already mine. Don't tell me that you got a good thing for me. 'Cause I already got a good thing for me. I already done everything I dreamed. I'm good by myself, don't need no one else. Tell me that you got a good thing for me. 'Cause I already got a good thing.
Beautiful. Oh my God. That is the words song for people who are very assertive and that love themselves. And I've always said, if you can't love yourself, you can't expect anybody else to love you. So that fits in really well. And when the song was talking about taking pictures and sending them, I think we all did that during COVID.
I think we all
20 years ago. It does apply a bit to today's world too, because we gotta love ourselves. It's a wonderful song. I mean, you're a beautiful young lady. You have a wonderful voice, fantastic. I mean,
thank you.
It's a joy to listen to you sing, and you express the song, you portray it, you project it very well. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you. I figured like over COVID, you know, in quarantine, like I think we all pretty much nailed our angles for selfies.
Yes, we know which side is the better side and which side is the less better side.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think we wore out TikTok.
I think so. Oh man. But I'm glad we're coming to an end on that. It's been like long overdue.
Yeah. Slowly, we're going to a different normal, but a normal that we can actually, live with and cope with. So it's not so bad. We just have to be a little patient for a bit longer.
For sure. This so this last one that I have is my latest single. It's called When We Were Young. Okay. And it's kind of a walk down memory lane and getting people to think and reflect about what it was like when we were kids, like before we were influenced by racism and by prejudice and by all these things that like separated us from our brothers and sisters and from our neighbors. And, just kind of finding again within us that innocence to love from a pure place and just to be like, hey, like you're human and I ought to love the right thing to do. So
absolutely.
Here goes. If anyone wants to check these out on streaming platforms, they're all over the place. Apple Music, Spotify, you name it. And this one's When We Were Young. I hope you like it.
So guys, if you like her music, give her a follow. December Rose Official.
Yes. Thank you. When we were young, every girl was a queen. Difference was unseen when we were young. And Barbies were toys, and cars were for boys when we were young. And the gender we had was neither good or bad when we were young. When we were young. Oh, when we were young. And love was fine. When we were young. Lost in the sun. Oh, when we were young. And on the ride. Oh, when we were young. Forever young. When the only war was fragrant tug of war. When we were young. And we didn't divide from our skin tone outside. When we were young. Everyone was our friend, and we loved to no end when we were young. When we were young. Oh, when we were young. And love was fine. Oh, when we were young. Lost in the sun. Oh, when we were young. And on the run. and on the run. I will rely on forever young. Inside from our skin torn outside when we were young. Let's say it like we are young.
Yeah, that brought back a lot of memories for me. I mean, I'm older than you. You're half my age. But yeah, I remember when I was young, playing outside till the street lights came on, being free, not having to call. You just knock on your friend's door and say, "Can you come and play outside?" Like it was a totally different era, totally different life. And I mean, you'd come home, you'd be blocked from head to toe because you played in the dirt, you played everywhere. And you know what? The times of those times are just a memory now. They're all gone, and it's unfortunate because I would have loved for the next generation to experience it, but unfortunately technology took over, and like it's just a memory. And it's true. When we were young, we didn't care what color their skin was, we didn't care if they were boys or girls, we just all played together. Today it's hard to instill that on certain people who have prejudices, or they don't want their kids playing with the neighbor because of their religion, race, or whatever. So like, yeah, those were different times, but I love the song. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. So I just want to thank you very much for coming on my live.
No problem.
People follow you because they enjoyed you as much as I did to listen to you sing.
Thank you.
So guys, again, it's December Rose Official. She's everywhere. I'm sure you won't have a hard time finding her. But to start, follow her here on Instagram. And if you have trouble finding her, I'm sure she'll guide you to the right places so you can continue to listen to her beautiful voice and her amazing songs. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me.
My pleasure. Stay well, be healthy. Thank you very much.
Too.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
So guys, there you have it. This episode or this live is coming to an end. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight and staying to listen to December Rose sing her beautiful music. You can give her a follow, December Rose Official, here on Instagram and on all the music platforms that you listen to. Once again, Europa Coffee is the sponsor for tonight's live. And I also want to mention, because I've mentioned it before, as you know, I'm part of the Italians of Montreal and Friends Foundation. We thrive and we are motivated to a mission for Galileo, a school for students with special needs like autism, Down syndrome, and learning disabilities, as well as the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse, I had her on last week or the week before. I had Julie from the Lighthouse come on to talk about what they do. And basically the Lighthouse is a place where kids can be kids. These are kids who are terminal, who are in palliative care, and they need a lot of attention, a lot of medical attention. But at the Lighthouse, they are not the sickness, they are a child. And this place caters to their needs, to all their dreams. So this is why the Italians of Montreal and Friends are motivated to continue to support these causes and to help everyone out there support our cause and support the Italians of Montreal and Friends. We have opened up an online store, and you can find it at friends4cause.myshopify.com. We have all kinds of stuff between merchandise and cooking utensils and food. We have groceries too. Why do we have groceries? Because the times now need it. So we're trying to cater to the needs of the community. And so you can buy your groceries online. We either ship them if you're too far, you can come pick them up here locally in Montreal. It's all for a good cause, because every purchase on our online store, proceeds will be going towards Lighthouse and Galileo to support our causes and to keep our mission going. So you can check out the website. Again, it's friends4cause at .myshopify.com. The prices are the same as in the stores. They're the same as in the grocery stores. And it's quality foods, Italian foods that we all use at home. So I encourage you all to visit the site. Next week, I will have another guest to come on and speak with you. I won't give it away right now, but stay tuned. I'll be posting about it. And come sempre, join me next Wednesday at 8 p.m. for Big Mama Siciliana's Gather live on Instagram. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being a part of it. E come sempre, ci vediamo presto.